Welcome to Grottoes.
That's right, Grottoes Virginia that is, and we are right along the banks of the South River here in town. And today we're going to show you 3 unique houses that will give you a little bit of a hint of what living in grottos is all about.
Yeah, that's not all though. We are going to go deep underground into the Grand Caverns that is full of history and mystery and jaw-dropping rock formations. You're not going to want to miss this because it is the longest running show cave in the United States.
That's right. So this is a look at small town living grotto style. So hang around until the end of the video so you can see more than one type of hidden gem. But before we start our exploration, let's go ahead and get started right now. Hi, my name's Stephen.
And I'm Leslie.
And we are local real estate agents here in the Shenandoah Valley, in Charlottesville, and Harrisonburg, and Lexington, and Stanton, and Stewart's Draft. Just the whole area here, areas of Virginia. And it is our honor to help folks all the time who are looking to sell a home or purchase a home. It's our honor to help them out, and many folks have. And they've called us, texted us, or emailed us by checking out our information in the description below. And if that's you, we'd love to help you as well. Additionally,
you have got to hit that subscribe button, touch that bell icon so you won't miss an episode of Virginia Mountain to Valley Living.
You got that? You've got to do that.
Got it.
But anyway, today, like I said, today we are going to look at 3 homes and Grand Caverns in Grottoes, Virginia. But before we go out and start going to some of these neighborhoods, what's there to do in a town of about 3,000 people?
Oh, I'm so bored.
Well, it is a quiet town.
Okay.
And there's more things, obviously, to do in larger towns, but if you're looking for that quiet atmosphere, Grottoes is one of those places you want to go. And of course, you can always do what we're going to do today. You can always go and you can visit Grand Caverns. And, additionally, on the other side of town, there's another park up there, Painter Park. And the kids can enjoy the playground here, up there, like they do here. And you can go fish in the pond that's up there. You can take your dog. Yeah, kayak, canoe, and inner tubing down the South River. You can do that here too, you know. But you can take your dog in the dog park, and you can do whatever up there, and it's a whole lot of fun. Additionally, up there, you've got the Grottoes Cardinals, and they are part of the Rockingham County Baseball League every summer. So if you like that, then if you like summer baseball, it's a great area for that as well. But additionally, there's other things too.
Yeah, they have different events during the year as well. So one of those events is the Party in the Park here in Grottoes, and you can enjoy some live music and some local vendors here and food and all the things that during those times. And if you're here a month earlier, like in May, they have, what is that called? It's a Bluegrass Festival, isn't it?
And for several days.
Several days of that. So if you like bluegrass music, you're not going to want to miss out on that either.
Where do you go if you got to pick up stuff?
Okay, so grocery stores, we get that question quite a bit. So where do we go grocery shopping? So there is a local Food Lion here in town. So check it out. It is in the Villa Crossing Shopping Center. And there are a few restaurants around town that you might want to check out as well. One of those being Ciro's Pizza. There's also a wood-fired Italian restaurant in town. There is the most popular one. What is that one called? I can't remember. Oh, that's right.
Little Gus.
I can't say it. Little. Good. I can't say it. Anyway, moving on.
Real popular place for everybody to gather here in town. And now, of course, you know, here in Grottoes, you're at the base of the Blue Ridge Mountains.
Yes.
So you get some incredible views going inside and outside of town and in town as well in some places. And like I say, there's plenty of outdoor recreational activity, whether it's hiking trails, biking trails, whatever the case may be. But kind of an interesting thing
this is
I found
cool
out.
Fact.
Probably one of the most recognizable residents of Grottoes that you would know today is Del Curry. Yeah, that Del Curry that played at Virginia Tech and then went on to play in the NBA. But you probably know his son even better, of course. He is the father of Stephen Curry, and the professional basketball player who is really a fantastic player.
Yeah.
Now, the nice thing about that I like is that he pronounces his name exactly like I do. And so, hey, I mean, I guess I just got I have the wrong last name, right?
Yeah.
Gleason instead of Curry. And I might be lacking a whole bunch
He
of talent.
spells his name differently too.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. Oh, well, he does, but it's a talent thing that probably is the big.
That's probably the biggest thing.
So anyway, but like I say, that's a little bit about Grottoes, and let's go ahead. Let's get into our first neighborhood for the first one, and we'll show you our first home. All right, so we've come away from the park there, and we're going to take a look at our first home here in a second. But this is the only home we're going to show you today that's actually, well, they're all in neighborhoods, but I mean in an actual neighborhood development subdivision, I should say. And this home is in the Shady Creek neighborhood here just outside town. And look, let me stop here for a second, Leslie. You're not turn with me, but
Okay.
you look that way, you got beautiful views of the Allegheny Mountains to the west and to the east. You've got the Blue Ridge Mountains over there as well. So really, really nice place to be here in the Shady Creek neighborhood. But a little bit about this neighborhood. There's about 160 homes in this neighborhood, and they are about 120 homes that are detached homes, and about 40 or so that are attached townhome style homes. Now, as far as ranges go, the single family detached homes, you're going to see a lot of those in the $300,000 price range, and the townhome's going to run you anywhere from about $275,000 to maybe $350,000, $375,000. All the homes in this neighborhood are going to range from about 1,100 square feet to about 2,700 square feet. They were built between 2011 and 2022, and they have smaller lots, about 0.13 for the single family homes that are detached, all the way up to about 1/4 acre. So they're smaller homes, but maybe you're downsizing, or maybe you're looking for your first home. So they're affordable here in this neighborhood. They're newer here in this neighborhood. So that may be a great place to start. But let's go ahead. I'm going to turn around right here, and I'm going to show you the one. There's Leslie.
I know, right?
I'm going to show
He didn't turn as much as I did.
I'm going to show you the one up here that's currently active on the market. It's listed for $324,900. It was built in 2017. It has 3 bedrooms and 2 baths. It has 1,141 square feet of finished living space. That's $285 a square foot, and it sits on a 0.16 acre lot. So like I say, not a whole lot to mow, not a whole lot of upkeep, and you're looking to downsize, but you're going to tell us a little bit about the inside of that.
I'm going to tell you a little bit about this little ranch here. So you're going to walk through that cute little front door. This home is going to make someone a fantastic first home, or maybe a downsized home. So as you approach it, you are greeted by that cute front porch that sets the tone for inviting spaces inside. As you enter the front door, you'll step into an inviting open concept space, beginning with the living room that is enhanced by a vaulted ceiling and the LVB floor, which ties all those rooms together really nice. Next is the adequate kitchen, which offers you some ample workspace with multiple cabinets for storage and is anchored by granite countertops. There's also a spacious pantry and a breakfast bar seating area, making it both functional and welcoming. It's a very practical layout for meal prep or casual dining. That is integrated with the living room and kitchen. The dining room area benefits from the open plan design, which will be perfect for all those family conversations. The primary suite is thoughtfully placed at the opposite side of the home in a split bedroom concept, which offers you privacy and has a tray ceiling and a larger walk-in closet. That bathroom ensuite, though, has a tub shower combo, and it also offers you some versatility. Now, out back, the property boasts a fully vinyl fenced yard, offering you both privacy and durability. There's also a really nice deck out back that you can sit on and enjoy some like grilling, or just sitting out there. Of course, I'd be grilling and
chilling,
having a coffee.
No, of course, grilling and chilling. I'm grilling and chilling. She's grilling and coffee.
Frozen coffee from Dunkin'.
Anyway, so that's our first home here in the Shady Creek neighborhood, and we're going to take you on down the road here a little bit and show you our second home, and we're also going to tell you a little bit more about the town of Grottoes here in just a second. All right, so for our second home, we've actually gone a little bit out in the country, and I'm not by myself. Leslie's here.
I'm here.
Yeah, so anyway, but we decided to stay in the car for this one. Kind of a blacktop road and got lines on it, so it's kind of like,
road.
you know what? I don't want to lose Leslie. So anyway, but before I get to the home here, I want to tell you a little bit about Grottoes as far as the real estate side of things goes. First of all, there are 56 homes that sold between July 1st of 2024 and July 1st of 2025. They sold for an average price of $307,000 and a range between $160,000 and $875,000. And they were on the market, the median days on the market was only 12. So Grottoes is an area where you're going to be able to find some homes that may be a little bit more economically priced in some cases. But as I said, $875,000 is the top range. There's still very nice homes out here as well. But where is Grottoes? I mentioned we were in Grottoes. Where is it? Well, you're about 20 minutes. It's on Highway 340, and you're about 20 minutes away to the Highway 33 shopping area in Harrisonburg. Additionally, you're about 10 minutes to Interstate 81 out through Weir's Cave, the town of Weir's Cave, not the old Weir's Cave that we'll tell you about here in a little bit. And then additionally, about 25 minutes to downtown Waynesboro. And the neat thing about it is you're only 30 minutes away from both the south entrance at Swift Run Gap and the Rockfish Gap, and then the Swift Run Gap off Highway 33 to Shenandoah National Park. So kind of a really, really neat place to be. You got access to a lot of it, and from what I understand, there's actually old trails that go up the side of the mountain as well.
That's pretty cool.
Into the park. But anyway, the property that we're going to talk about today, that I wasn't going to walk alongside of the road here, is right here on my left-hand side, and here's a better view of it. It's currently active on the market. It's listed for $465,000. It was built in 2005. It has 4 bedrooms, 2 full baths, and 1 half bath. It has 2,200 above ground square feet of finished living space. Break that down, it's $211 a square foot. And it sits on a half-acre lot. And Leslie's going to tell you a little bit more about its inside.
So, stepping through that red front door from the broad front porch deck, you're going to enter a bright living room that is lit by an arched picture window and wood floors. The living room opens up with a vaulted feel and centers on a handsome stone fireplace with a wood pellet insert to it. Plus, there is a wide rear window overlooking the backyard. Well, let's get back more to that in just a minute. From there, we're going to go into a wide columned cased opening that leads into the dining room. So note that chair rail trim there and the chandelier, the bold accent red walls, and a glass door that steps out toward the deck and the yard beyond that, with the main stair just off this space. The kitchen adjoins the dining room, and it brings some warm raised panel wood cabinetry with some glass front uppers. There's granite countertops, a white subway tile backslash with a mosaic accent band there. There's some under cabinet lighting that you're not going to want to miss. And all of that is arranged around a practical prep island for extra workspace. Also on the main level of this house, you're going to find the primary ensuite. It has French doors through which you can walk into the rear deck of the home, providing you with an indoor-outdoor retreat feel. The bathroom in this bedroom features a jetted soaking tub set beneath a glass block window and some tiled flooring there as well, with a separate walk-in shower. From there, we're going to head upstairs to find 3 additional generously sized bedrooms and a flexible bonus room space. There are 2 of the rooms are connected via a Jack and Jill layout, and one functions as a second primary style bedroom, which is great for guests or even a multi-generational living setup. Out back, there is a level fenced yard that offers space for activities and fun times together for you and your family. There's also a deck that provides a natural spot for grilling or outdoor dining. But I told you I'd get back to it. The focal point of this area is the large in-ground swimming pool that features a built-in waterfall that not only adds a touch of luxury, but also creates the soothing sound of running water. That would be great, making that area feel like a very personal oasis.
All right, so we've come across to the other side of town, actually right over here by Grand Caverns here, and the home that's up here on my left is currently active on the market. It's listed for $499,900. It was built in 2002. It has 3 bedrooms, 2 full baths, and 1 half bath. It has 2,344 above ground finished square feet of living space. Total, and 2,022 of that is above ground. 325 below ground, but there's also 1,313 unfinished that's below ground as well. If you break that down, it's $213 a square foot, and it sits on a 0.66 acre lot. And there's some really neat stuff in this home, isn't there, Leslie?
There is. This is what we call a classic brick ranch house. As soon as you open that front door, you are going to be greeted by a living room with a fireplace inside it as well. Now, from there, you're going to move into the dining area, which sits open to the kitchen. It's the kind of setup that works for everyday meals or bigger gatherings. The kitchen itself, it's really warm and practical with all of that oak cabinetry, the stone counters, and a peninsula for casual seating, with the major appliances being built in. And there is a dedicated pantry with full height shelving for real storage. Now, just beyond that sunroom is the showpiece of this house. It is a vaulted wood-clad ceiling with skylights, big window of walls, and a door that puts you a few steps from the pool. Yes, there is a pool. We'll talk about it more in a second. There's also an additional enclosed back porch sitting area, giving you an additional versatile space. The primary bedroom suite is on the main level, and its ensuite is generous with the stone vanity and updated finishes, both with a shower and a jetted jacuzzi tub. That is just perfect for relaxing. Next, we're going to head downstairs and find a fully partially finished basement. One of the rooms is a finished bathroom, and the rest of the level offers a flexible, improved space, plus another fireplace and an exterior entry. Out back is where this place turns into a destination setting. There is a heated in-ground saltwater pool with built-in steps set in a wide concrete surround around it that leaves plenty of deck space for loungers and a dining set. Beyond the hardscape, there's a lawn area wrapping the pool for pets or play, and an additional side yard space, so you're not trading all of the yard for just that water. This home, with its 2-car detached garage, is really a spectacular place for you and your family. So if you're considering it, let us know.
Yeah, and here's that side yard we talked about over here. And I mean, look at all the room here on the corner and wraps around. And like I say, you're right here by the park as well. So
yeah.
Speaking of the park,
oh,
it's time to go over and go underground.
Woohoo.
All right, so at the beginning of the video, we told you if you hung around to the end of the video, we would take you to Grand Caverns right here in Grottoes. And we're going to show you some of the inside of the cavern here. But we're also going to give you, we'll start out by talking a little bit about some of the cool things here that this area and this cave have to offer, starting with the cave itself, which is kind of like the crown jewel of Grottoes, right? Now, kind of an interesting story. It was first discovered by a 17-year-old by the name of Bernard Weir. He was out and he was hunting, and his dog allegedly chased a rabbit into the hole. Well, that was in 1804. 2 years later, in 1806, it was opened up, and it was originally known as Weir's Cave. And it was open to the public at that time, and it has been open ever since 1806, making it the oldest continually operating show cave in the United States. And there's I mean, a whole, you go ahead and tell them the rest.
Yeah, now, of course, the tours of the 1800s were markedly different than they are today. So visitors explored the cave by flickering candlelight and oil lanterns, which that created this dramatic shadow and huge formations that were on the cave walls. So the dim light probably gave that cave an even more mysterious feel than you have today. The caverns were not just home to tours, though. In the 1800s, they doubled as social gatherings. You're going to see maybe a little cutout place in the cave that the band sat in, and the acoustics were probably amazing, and the dances and the food and all of the things. Can you imagine getting dressed up, ladies, in this fancy dress, getting in that hole of the cave and having a dance in there? That would be a little crazy. But I can imagine that, you know, atmosphere of being inside that cave, torches and lanterns in there and candles, and how dramatic that would have been.
Now, the history continues during the Civil War when both Union and Confederate soldiers visited this cave.
Not at the same time.
No, not at the same time. As we learned today, there were no battles inside of Grand Caverns.
No.
But like I say, both Union and Confederate soldiers visited, and over 200 names can be found inscribed on the walls inside the caverns.
Yeah.
One of the most notable ones is that of Union Captain W.W. Miles of the 14th Pennsylvania Cavalry.
Right.
Now, his name, along with the date, September 26, 1864, is clearly visible on the wall today. And as the story goes, Miles was carving his name into the wall when he heard the sound of Confederate cannons outside the cave entrance. And so that obviously forced him to stop doing what he was doing.
Interrupted his carving.
Yeah, but he wanted to leave his mark. So part of his signature is carved, and then he took a pencil and he finished it out with a pencil so he could rush back out and rejoin the battle. Just kind of a neat story.
It is a neat story. But in 1973, though, Grand Caverns was officially designated as a National Natural Landmark. Try saying that 3 times fast. Well, it's called that because of its incredible rock formations like the ones we saw today. Yeah. Now, when you come to take the tour, you don't have to just walk through it like we did today. You get to choose your own adventure, like those books that you read when you were a kid, and you get to choose your own mystery and adventure. I know, sidetrack. But yes, the guided tours, though, like the ones we took today, it's a very popular tour, and it's one of their most popular.
70 minutes long.
Yeah.
Really nice. A lot of very informational.
And it highlights the cave's most famous formations and the Civil War graffiti that we mentioned earlier. But if you want to go old school, you could take that lantern tour, and that gives you that authentic 1800s vibe and feel as you explore the cave by that flickering light. Now, if you're really brave, that's not me, and you want to go down and dirty, you can take the adventure tour. Now, I don't like climbing around in mud and water and no, that's not my cup of tea.
But you know, kind of interesting.
Maybe it's yours.
Yeah, we found out today that there was like in 2007, I think it was.
Yeah, something like that.
The cave that you tour is actually only a third of like all of the cave system they found so far. They actually found another cave, and so
it's
now
crazy.
They don't let people go into this. Only about 100 people have been into it, they said. But so you go spelunking in other parts of the cave. But this cave entrance is 9 inches tall and 14 inches wide to get into it.
18 inches.
I think she
wide.
said 14.
Nope, 18.
Okay.
We're going to see who's right.
So anyway, but like I say, we no, I'm not gonna even try that. So, but anyway, Grand Caverns. Of course, there's a lot to see in the inside, but the park out here around is nice as well. I mean, you've got hiking trails here, you got picnic shelters, you got tennis courts, pickleball courts, there's a little miniature golf course, there's a swimming pool right across from us over here.
Right, the swimming pool's still going right now.
I know, and the park has it hosts festivals like the Grottoes Fall Festival each year. And like I say, this is really just a neat place where history, adventure, fun, and the community around Grottoes all comes together. And if you're in the area, stop by. We had a fantastic tour guide. She did a great job.
She did amazing.
It was really a lot of fun. But we also hope you've enjoyed the video here of Grottoes. Like I say, it's a small town out in at the foot of the Blue Ridge Mountains that about 3,000 people. That it's just like those quiet small towns here in Virginia. And so, but yet you're still within distance of places that you need to go to get
like
to.
Harrisonburg.
Like Harrisonburg or Waynesboro, exactly. So maybe you liked a home here. Maybe you're thinking about Grottoes. Maybe you're thinking about some other place here in the Shenandoah Valley or in the Charlottesville area. Whatever the case may be, Leslie and I would be honored if you just pick up that phone and give us a call, give us a text, send us an email, and we'd be happy to show you, like we're going to do tomorrow with a couple, and show them a home here in the area. It's our honor and our privilege. So, with that being said, call us, text us, email. That information is in the description below. But from here in the Grottoes at Grand Caverns, until next time, we'll see you around town.